Definite and indefinite articles. 1a. Indefinite article. There are two articles in English language, definite and indefinite. We use indefinite a before countable and singular nouns beginning with consonant. A book, a man, a student, a teacher, etc. We use indefinite an before countable and singular nouns beginning with vowel. An egg, an apple, an umbrella, an answer, etc. But an hour, where H is not pronounced. A university, where U pronounced as Y, which is consonant. Indefinite article is often used to introduce a new element in the sentence among many others, or it is first time mentioned. For example, I bought a book yesterday. A new element, not particular one, first time mentioned. I have got a car. There are many cars, and I have got one of them. We also say once a week, 3 times a day, 1.5 minute a kilo. We use indefinite article in such phrases. Have a nice day, adjective plus noun. A lot of people, to go for a walk. We use indefinite article in exclamatory sentences. What a nice day! What a good idea! What a lovely child! Adjective plus noun. We use indefinite article in such phrases relating to time. In a day, in a month, in a week, in a year. We use word combination such a with singular countable nouns. Such a life, such a man, etc. Now let's get down to practice. A dog is an animal. I'm an optimist. Anna is a very nice person. Would you like to be an English teacher? Jamila is a nurse. I have got a headache. I'm going to buy a loaf of bread. When I was a child, I used to be very shy. She never wears a hat. I have a lot of friends. We had a good time traveling in New Zealand. What a lovely day today. Are you a good driver? I am looking for a job. It was a good idea. I was in a hurry this morning. A carrot is a vegetable. A hammer is a tool. I live in an old house. She is coming back in a day. Can I have a cup of coffee? I will be in my office after a while. Ganja is a town in Azerbaijan. Picasso was a famous painter. I want to ask you a question. I bought a new pair of jeans. There is a woman in the car with a baby. I caught a lot of fish yesterday. He is a middle-aged man. They heard a tap at the door. The boy of 15 is suspected in the crime. The table was covered with white cloth. Wait for a minute. What a stupid question. He was in a dream. There are a lot of nations in the world. 1b. Definite article. We use definite article there with singular and plural, countable and uncountable nouns. We use there when we are thinking of one particular thing. Ruslan sat down on the chair nearest the door. A particular chair and door. We use there when there is only one of something. The earth goes around the sun, and moon goes around the earth. We use there with superlative form of adjectives. The longest, the tallest, etc. What is the longest river in the world? We use there in the phrases like in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. I'm leaving in the morning. We use there in the phrases like in the country, to the country. I'm going to the country tomorrow. We use there before ordinal numerals, the 21st century. We use there before saying, he failed to answer the same question at the exam, the question that was before. When we say the cinema, the theatre, we do not mean one particular cinema or theatre. I often go to the cinema, but I haven't been to the theatre for ages. We say the radio, but television without that. We heard the news on the radio, but we watch the news on TV. We use school, prison, hospital, university, court, church, with their imagining them as a particular building. Excuse me, where is the university? The university building. Javid went to the prison to visit his brother. He went as a visitor, not as a prisoner. We use there plus adjective without a noun to talk about group of people. The young, the dead, the rich, the poor, the homeless, the disabled, the sick, the old, the elderly, the unemployed. They are always plural in meaning. The elderly should be taken care of. The unemployed need state benefit. We also use there with some nationalities. The people of that country. The Chinese invented printing. The English are very punctual. We use there in the phrase like, where is the post office? We use there in names of the countries, with Republic, Kingdom, the United States of America, the United Kingdom, the USSR. We use there with names of oceans, seas, rivers and canals. The Atlantic Ocean, the Thames, the Nile, the Caspian Sea. We use there with people as a family. The Browns, the Ivanovs, the Mammadovs. We use there for group of islands on mountain ranges. The British Isles, the Ants, the Alps. We use there with geographical direction. The North, the South, the East, the West. The Middle East, the Far East, the southeast of Ukraine. We use there with hotels, restaurants, pubs, newspapers, organizations, museums, galleries, and other buildings. The Hilton Hotel, the Baku Restaurant, the Red Lion pub, the Financial Times newspaper, the European Community, the British Museum, the Tate Gallery, the White House, the House of Parliament. Now let's get down to practice. Would you like to live in a town or in the country? Your shoes are the same color as mine. I tried to park my car, but the space was too small. It can be dangerous to swim in the sea because of sharks. The jet plane was invented in the 20th century. The boy rushed into the room. The most dangerous fish is a shark. He is the tallest boy in our class. The French are famous for their food. What is the currency of England? Ambulance took the injured to hospital. You will find the information at the top of page 25. Baku is the capital of Azerbaijan. If you live in a foreign country, you should learn the language. The USSR collapsed in 1991. During my last vacation, I stayed at the Hilton Hotel for 3 days. Baku is situated on the Caspian Sea.